Good day, all you lovely viewers out there, and welcome back to, what is this again? Ys, Memories of Celceta, where we are currently in the Sanctuary of Storms, catching a cold in this weather. Yikes. I've switched out Karna for Ozma here. I just thought this being a little checkpoint in the area, seems like that's a nice little moment to switch around the party a little bit. Why the heck not? Also, I think, yeah, Ozma's currently under-leveled, so also keeping everyone even leveled, you know, worth it. I'm not sure if in this game people have residual experience. I can't remember. Actually, did that happen at some point? Actually, now that I think about it, I think somebody leveled up, like, outside the party at one point. Hell, I can't remember, but probably not worth worrying too much about it, but just for variety's sake, I thought I'd have Ozma in the party. Last time, we went to Eldeel's grave to rob it, and found that it had already been robbed, or it at least was empty, so we assumed someone went and got Eldeel's stuff out of there. If I want to be really a stickler for detail, the ground at the grave didn't really look disturbed, but I don't know if the developers had that much forethought to like add a detail like that, so I don't think I'm going to be worrying too much about that. After that, we went back to Highland Town and decided that the next move has to be to go to talk to Lord Eldeel up in his tower. Well, it turns out that Lord Eldeel is unavailable at the moment. He's apparently sick, is what his attendant Lisa said. And I'm strongly leaning on the guy is straight up gone and Lisa's just covering for his absence, you know? So we decided the next best thing is that we're just going to break out and go there on our own. There's some surprisingly hard bear fights here in the Sanctuary of Storms. I managed to, like, pull through them with a few item uses and, like, a real, like, neck-and-neck gameplay of being super careful, because those bears can, like, two-hit Eldeel, basically. And now we're ready to carry on and see how this all goes. Oh gosh, I see. This is now... This is now that whole lightning part, then, I take it. Yikes. What is that contraption over there to the left? No clue what that is.
Oh boy, this is some storm.
It shows no signs of subsiding, and there is no shelter to be found in the plains. So, this is the Sanctuary of Storms. If we step out there, we'll be fried in no time.
Yeah, I can see the tower on the other side, but actually getting to it alive seems kinda unlikely.
There appear to be several strange objects scattered across the plains. Oh, you're right. I wonder what they're for. What the heck is that? That almost looks like a folded up, like, sailboat. Kind of wacky magic sailboat. Looks like a sail is there that's down. Are we going some kind of skimming across the plains on some magic skiff? Sounds a little crazy, but figure out what it is.
I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower just standing here. Come on, Eldeel, let's suck it up and go have a look.
Are you sure? I don't really feel safe going out there.
It'll be fine. Just as long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile, we should probably be okay, I think.
Yes, I believe that's the advice if you are caught in a thunderstorm, is try to, like, basically go as flat as possible. You know, less thing for the lightning bolts to hit. Although, do look up actual safety for being in a lightning storm. I don't want to make any promises. I will say that whole stuff about lightning doesn't hit the same place twice. Probably not true, so if you see a tree get hit by lightning, don't assume that that tree is safe, is what I'm gonna suggest. That's my one suggestion. Alright, let's go. I'm a little spooked. Huh. Okay. It's like a little interaction thingy there, but, nobody to interact with, so hold on, let's just...
Leave it to me.
I was almost hoping we'd get something, but no. Darn. Well, this is mysterious. Like, this implies that we need a new party member, right?
Leave it to me.
Was I supposed to get somebody in town to use this thing? I don't know. Well, next question is, do we dare try to cross these plains without using that contraption? Okay, well, that was very kind of them. Like, that did, like, 10,000 damage there, you saw. So, very kind of them to just not game over us there. Ouch. Okay, that seemed like that just kind of happened without a lot of choice for us to avoid it. It's not like the mini-game in Thunder Plains in Final Fantasy X. So, yeah. I think our next step is we need to find whoever can help us across there, which is probably going to be one of the two apostles that have portraits, of course. Lisa or Kalilika. Which I already suspected because we saw that mace on sale in Highland Town. So that's got to be the next move, I guess. Well, let's see how this goes. I thought I was done for. I told you it was dangerous to go out there.
I'm sorry. That probably wasn't one of my best ideas.
Is something the matter? Someone's there.
What?
Right there! Aha! Perfect. So we don't have to go all the way back to town to find help, I suspect, because they're going to nicely throw... This is my guess. We're about to get a new party member right here, and it is...
Whoa!
Kalilika! Oh, man. Oh, if that's going to be the new party member, that's going to be so funny. Oh, I love that. Watch where you're throwing those things. You could put someone's eye out. It's you. Appreciated the little, like, face animation there, too. You saw her, like, gotta go, like, yikes! when she almost got knifed there.
Oh, boy. It's the kid from the mayor's place.
Huh. Grouping all children together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of thing adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know.
The hell's your problem?
To try and get along, you guys. So, Kalilika, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion. Grown adults sneaking out through a window. I could hardly believe my eyes.
What now?
I suppose you plan to escort us back to Highland, then? Yeah, I guess we've been caught red-handed. Nothing we can do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Hell yeah, good guy Kalilika here. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldeel.
What?
I'm an apprentice apostle, after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the planes and stop the lightning from hitting us. There we go. A freaking mace, the conductors, everything's adding up.
Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy.
No.
There is a problem with this course of action, however. That we are endangering a child. Yes, I get that, but it's an RPG. So we just gotta kind of roll with that. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night, along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, okay, I guess that will also look kind of bad, too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? We'll make sure no harm comes to you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me telling Grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you?
Because that's exactly what's gonna happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
She trying to blackmail us?
Sure seems that way. But if the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle? You're a lot more perceptive than I gave you credit for. Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it is not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us. Of course not! I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa is hiding something about Eldeel. I know she is.
How can you be so sure?
We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you.
Oh no! I can't tell if this is just fake tears to get sympathy points.
Don't cry.
So you suspect that something may be amiss at the tower, and decided to take matters into your own hands?
Man, you're one precocious kid. I get where you're coming from, but...
Is there something wrong with a child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them that they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as a child starts trying to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself.
Ugh, alright. What do you think, Eldeel?
I don't know. I feel like Eldeel would be a good guy. He wouldn't put down Kalilica with more patronizing by saying this. But this seems very aggressive, unless I'm just reading the tone wrong, like he's just excited, like, lead us to the tower now! But this also has like a tone of like bossing her around. I don't know. Both of these, this is a weird one, because both of these feel like they don't fit Eldeel. Unlike a lot of the situations where I've been like, ooh, both of these could be Eldeel. I don't know. I feel like the top one is still a little aggressive, so I'm gonna just be like, oh man, I really hard picking this. I'll go with this. This isn't a game.
But...
Eldeel is correct. This is not a game. But it is clear that your decision was well reasoned, considered from multiple perspectives, and executed with discretion. In short, you have acted with maturity over impulse, and taken a calculated risk. I believe this is what Eldeel was saying. Oh, thanks, Ozma. You freaking saved me there. Good. Actually, yeah. This feels more like the Eldeel choice now, after Ozma filled in there.
Are you saying? Way to go, Kalilica. Welcome to the team. Thank you, everyone.
If only you were this well-behaved and honest with your fielding from the start, you'd be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know, and rely on adults to support them.
Ah! What was that for? Oh my god. Okay, first of all, going for the, bite attack, and then also, what kind of, chompers has she got? She just bit him on the shin guard and apparently got through. Yikes.
You said it was important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite.
Ow! Oh! Stop that! That really hurts!
I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous, Eldeel. So please take me to the tower with you. Please?
Alright, okay, now it's time to be good guy, Eldeel. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you! Well then, the Sanctuary of Storms awaits. You ready?
Kalilica joined the party. Well then, how can I say no with this lovely pink blob here? Right, if she fights with a mace, then that's probably, you know, blunt weapon like strike, so Duran is gonna get benched for a bit, aye? And her extra skill is perhaps the best move from Metal Gear Rising, Thunderstrike! Let's go, baby! That wasn't directed at Kalilica. I would not want to continue belittling her. No baby here. Only a sassy child. So let's see. Let's look at these moves here. Gravity Sphere. Creates a force field that sucks in foes and damages them. Uh-huh. Double Impact. Isn't that a Van Damme movie? Am I remembering that right? Is that the one where there's like a twin of Van Damme, so he like does like 2 rolls? I don't know. Anyway, launches enemies upward before slamming them back down. Great. Hey, this is actually the same position I've had for all my moves. So I've had circle for like the kind of weird ones, X for launchers, and 4 for the kind of forward carrying one, which is swings mace forward using its magic to increase damage. Yeah, that kind of sounds... Wow, hey, the game picked out the slots exactly like I wanted them.
Here I go.
Yeah. We can't fight here in this area, unfortunately, so... Alright, let's go over here. Oh, first a little bit more of this.
Okay, Kalilica, let's see what you've got.
Hehe, watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered across the plains? Those things half buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach the tower.
Does Lisa really come through here every time she goes to see Eldeel?
No, she has her own way of reaching the tower.
Really?
Time is short. We should go.
Well then, let's go!
Or the apostrophe, or sorry, no, the comma. The comma was actually in kind of a different spot. It was more like, well, then let's go. But I don't know, that sounds kind of weird, whatever. So, Kalilica's unique action, Thunder Sphere. Kalilica can fire orbs of light from her mace to activate various devices. Sounds simple enough. Now, before we start getting beansed by the lightning, can we test her abilities really quickly? So here is Gravity Well. Wow, that's pretty elaborate. Yikes. Oh my god, that mace is gigantic. That's hilarious. Oh man. This is my dichotomy, like, the dichotomy of me whenever there's like this like kind of funny like child character in a, you know, RPG, is like, first I'm like, haha, this character's so funny, it's so hilarious, like this tiny character beating up all these monsters and stuff. But then the other side, like, I don't feel super great about endangering children like this. I do. And Kalilica is no exception. But anyway, let's see the other move. So here's the uppercut. Okay, so it's kind of an uppercut to a down smash then. A little bit of both, still fine. And here's the power swing. Nice big baseball swing. It's not really a forward moving one, actually, but fine, it's fine. Anyway.
1, 2.
Let's energize. Now this kind of is Thunder Plains for Final Fantasy X, but that's fine. It's a fun sequence. Interesting, there's like a little purple hue there now marking that the path is safe, I guess. But yeah, it's temporary, so I shouldn't be, but I just kinda wanna explore. Oh god, that's really temporary. Hold on, let's go back. Can we reactivate that? Yes, we can. Good. Oh, jeez. Do we have to watch this every time? Oh, boy. Okay, that did not last super long at all. Although it looks like while the thing was powering down, it was still catching the shots from... catching the shots from that... lightning thingy. Oh, but now we're in, like, danger zone, so I really should be moving, but I just, like... Ugh. Ah! Oh god, it's gonna happen! Power up, quick! By the way, this tech is now, like, even beyond what we saw in Highland Town with, like, the, like, kind of steampunky contraptions and everything, right? Like, these are now, like, straight up Magitech going on here. Little wacky... Ow! Ouch! Wait, hold on. What are we supposed to do there? Like, if we transfer to the other area, then what happens? Okay. Well, I'm glad we didn't get a game over. The game is kind enough to let us keep screwing up here. The choice of having to watch this cutscene is a little obnoxious. Like, that's only like a few seconds, but I get impatient at a moment like this, I guess. I feel hypocritical because while I didn't hate Aaron Hansen's review of Ocarina of Time, I kind of thought that the complaint about having to wait for the boxes to open was a little overblown. Okay, I just was too slow last time, okay. But here I am, like, having to wait these. It's like, My counterpoint would be that waiting for boxes in Ocarina of Time is like a nice little, like, build-up of anticipation of, like, oh my god, what's gonna come out of that thing? Oh, it's already powering down. Quick! No, too slow, man. Oh. Oh, boo on you. Bugged it. Boy, I don't know. Cause I wanna like check the areas just in case. But it really seems like a bad idea, apparently, like. Ugh. I just keep getting blown up when I try to, like, go to other spots there. Oh, you know what I realized this also a little bit feels like? It's just a mood and these devices. But this kind of feels like when you finally go to Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. Like that wasteland with the robots walking around, the Magitech devices. And it's like, yeah, this like horrible place. You don't have to dodge lightning in that, but otherwise, the vibes is kind of like that. So many Zelda comparisons. Still don't entirely understand why this series is so associated with Zelda. Well, you know what? I guess I titled an episode "The Min Ease Cap" after using the mechanic of the item in the dungeon. So, you know what? I guess maybe I do understand now. This particular Ease has really, like, convinced me of the whole, like, item per dungeon mechanic that classic... Oh, well, not classic, but, you know, long-time use of Zelda. If you want to get really classic, the original Zelda is basically closer to Breath of the Wild. So... So, you know... power up. But, you know, I'm referring to the tried and true Zelda formula that you might be familiar with, which is, of course, the Oh no!
Here goes.
Which is, of course, the, certain item per dungeon that you need to use to traverse. This game, though, at least the bosses are just hack and slash, so it's not like you need to use the items in the bosses. Unlike, most of those classic Zeldas. Oh, we're really deep now in, and I'm getting a little scared. If we fall back, we have to do so much backtracking now. If lightning catches us again, so I'm gonna try and just push on forwards. This area looks more windy, so it looks like I can maybe cover all the areas here. Hey, look, a checkpoint. Hey, beautiful. Also, hold on, let me look at the map real quick. Oh, that's where the path goes, because I was wondering, we saw all this area here, but there wasn't a path immediately here. No, it's actually, yeah, across, it's right from here, from the Tower of Providence, so that's ominous. Ah! It's powering down! Don't suppose we could take cover inside the tower here? Oh, no! Energize! Because I wanted to just explore the premises just a second longer, but wow, I was getting a little scary there for just a second. Ow! Oh, okay, now they put us here. Okay, you know what? Maybe we're good. Just wish I could have gotten that one corner there, That's gonna annoy me. But like I can't we leave the area of the lightning rod, so I can't really do much about that, but it's funny, last episode I was thinking that this looks like a really short distance, so it was a bit weird place for a checkpoint, but even though I knew about the whole barrier of lightning, I wasn't quite ready for this gauntlet. This gauntlet of lightning storm raining down on us. Okay, this feels more easy now. This random butt rock kicks in and crazy magic stuff going on. Wow. After the, I really thought the vibes were a little different with that music while crossing that plane, so this is a return to form. Listen to this freaking guitar lick. Whew, we finally made it.
I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary.
So, what now?
There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldeel's room. We should head there right away.
I got a funny feeling this elevator ain't gonna be working if you looked at how huge this place was. This looks like a level we're doing, right? This is such a strange place. What are those things below us? Oh. Interesting.
They're the mechanisms that control the sanctuary's storms.
Oh, really? Wait, seriously? Those things are what make those crazy storms we just passed through?
Oh, you wonder if we're going to be able to shut off the storm and we'll be able to walk around outside a little more freely? Actually explore that corner I missed?
Yep. Lord Eldeel uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in the sanctuary. And the rain from the sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side.
Oh, so that's also how that happens. Huh. So is this magic or science? Or are we just getting, is it Arthur C. Clarke who said, sufficiently advanced science is indistinguishable from magic? It was some famous sci-fi author, but yeah. I'm getting confused here. What's going on?
So, in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from any who would do them harm.
Truly the work of a god.
We've been told that Lord Eldeel came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago. And he modeled these mechanisms after a weather controlling device that existed there.
Oh! Could that be an East 1 and 2 reference? I know I didn't beat East 2, so I'm not entirely clear, but I know that East 1 begins like with there's a mysterious island surrounded by a storm that Eldeel breaks through. And, you know, the vibe is that that storm isn't, like, natural, since it's, like, permanent around that island. Fascinating. And also, like, minor spoilers, but there are some winged angelic beings like Eldeel involved in the plot of the first two Eases. So fascinating. What a callback. Wow. Yeah, exactly, Duran. Wow.
Over there's the elevator that will take us to his room.
Okay, well, there it is. Clearly nothing will go wrong as we step aboard this elevator.
Hop aboard, everyone! Huh? Work! What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before.
Is there any other way up?
Well, yes, but...
Please don't say that staircase.
With those weird skull monsters? Don't think I didn't notice those before, you know, far away, but I couldn't quite make out what they were. In fact, I thought they were some kind of tiger creature. It looked like stripes of a tiger, that ribcage. Now I'm more confused what the heck that is. I'm sure it would be wonderful exercise, but I wouldn't really recommend it as anything other than a last resort. There seem to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms, too. Those are the tower's guardians. Looks like we'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldeel. Would Eldeel stop to wonder, or would he push on forwards? I think he'd push on forwards right now. Although he is very curious, too. No, let's go with this top one this time. What happened here? I don't know. I don't want to think about it. But there's always the chance that something terrible may have happened to Lord Eldeel. Eldeel, I'm worried. I'd really like to go see him and make sure he's okay. Indeed not. Were we to leave the tower now, all this effort would be for naught. Wait, what does he say, indeed not? What? Okay. Okay then, let's go. Maybe I misunderstood the dialogue there, but that seemed like a weird line. I don't know.